Mike Mallett here from DirtTrackDigest.com. Caught up with tonight's feature winner. I mean, shocker. It's a big money race. And look who I'm standing here chatting with, Matt Williamson. And Matt, I got to tell you, I was just busting your chops a little bit. Come on, can you let someone else win some money? My goodness.
No. This is all we do for a living. So, I go to BRP and help out when I can. But with the border restrictions and everything, I try to stay away when I'm back just in case, you get sick. And this is my only source of income these last little bit. So, going home with a little bit of money. Hopefully I can buy a house soon and move out of my parents' basement.
The guy that won the Centennial race won $53,000 at Port Royal and now another 20 here at Eastern States and living in my mom and dad's basement, man. Come on.
Yeah, and might be saying the same thing next year. No, I mean, in all seriousness, this is cool. I got so many great people behind me. The Barons team, Jerry come up from Florida to do this deal. Had to quarantine for 2 weeks before he came into New York. Dedicated the time to do that. Doug Reiser spotted for me and did an amazing job. Jeff Barron on the radio. Harry and Joan. Chris got the food ready. Ryan. Jeff's son and daughter came for the weekend. I mean, that whole team. It's awesome. And then we got the Buzz Chew team. Obviously, Spot and Ernie came down. Mongo came down, did the fuel for us, nailed the pit stops. And then, the Coco Wentz team, we got to race the small block tonight. They didn't get the results they deserved, but just fucking awesome. I mean, awesome time. My own guys, Ray and Anthony came down. They spent 3 weeks with me here and racing. We had to jump through hoop laws to get them across the border to come down with me, and they were all in. So we're going to drive back to Canada tonight, and we're going to probably enjoy it.
Have a couple adult beverages before we get there?
Not for me. I'm driving home. I got a COVID test booked for 11 a.m. tomorrow morning in St. Catharines, so I have to be there for that. And that's about it.
Eastern States, you missed out on it last year. You got the Centennial, missed Eastern States. What's this mean? I mean, you look at the check marks of big races now. You're starting to build that resume.
A couple more on the radar. Fulton 200, Fonda 200. They're both big races. Both pay good money. Stu's going to be really tough to beat at Fonda for the next decade or so. But maybe when he retires, we'll be able to sneak that one out before the end. And Fulton 200, we've been right there. We've been close. We've finished second and been leading and broke, and we've had every heartbreak for that one. So that's next on the bucket list. Hopefully we can get that one done. And right now we're just enjoying the success that we have.
This race today, you played a little bit different strategy. You pitted, the first pit, took a tire there. Do you think that made the difference for you, or was it not as good? Mike, talked to Mike Mahaney, and he mentioned how good you refired. Was that because of the decisions you made there on the pit stop? You like to be in a race car and not have to make decisions and kind of leave it up to the crew. But I said to the crew on the radio, I says, guys, we're not good enough to win this race right now the way we are. So we've got to do something. We're not racing for points. I'd rather finish, 19th than 9th. So we decided to take two tires. Came out of the pits, I think 10th or 11th. There wasn't many cars on the lead lap at that point, but the race just worked out. We've got smart people that kind of played along with the way the race worked out, and here we are. How different was it? You mentioned talking to the crew on the radio. How different was that strategy this week as per se last week, where it's you're in the car, you got a lot of decisions to make on your own?
I think this is the first big race that I haven't peed in the race car. I got to talk to them guys at Port Royal from yelling in the infield or yelling from infield to out of the race car, but it's tough. Leading Port Royal, you got all the nerves. You don't know where anybody is. I mean, tonight was a little easier. We're going down the back straightaway, coming to the checker, and everybody's screaming, yelling, and we did it. I'm like, we still got 2 corners to go. So obviously at that point, you got a big lead, and it's awesome to be in the position I'm in to win these races.
Well, man, I'll let you get going and enjoy that trip back to Canada. Great having you here for a couple weeks, and congratulations on this win and, again, the last 2 weeks you've had.
Yeah, thank you so much.
There he is, race fans. Matt Williamson, tonight's winner here at the Eastern States 200 here at the Orange County Fair Speedway, capping off an incredible couple of weeks.